Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And things are just going from bad to worse in the tourism industry. And I had an email earlier today from a person, I'm not going to say male or female, who happens to be in the Stellenbosch area. And that person said that they had a special meeting this week to discuss how they could try and turn around what's going on in the tourism industry in Stellenbosch, because things are just going absolutely pear-shaped. People are cancelling left, right and centre because of the growing crime in South Africa. And Stellenbosch is probably one of the most safe places in South Africa to visit. So you can imagine how this is impacting tourism to places like Johannesburg and Pretoria and Durban, the major centres. Why would you want to be seen dead there when you see what's going on in those areas? You know, it's rather like saying, okay, I'm going to go for an extreme adventure and I'm going to go to Syria and go walk around the streets and see what the heck's happening. And if I get out alive, that's a bonus. That's really where South Africa is going right now in the eyes of the tourists. Why do they have to put themselves at risk? So let's find out a bit more about this. In Cape Town, a tour guide said a number of foreigners have cancelled trips to South Africa after hearing of attacks on tourists. Over the weekend, Ukrainian Ivan Ivanovov was robbed and murdered while hiking near Hart Bay. The Table Mountain Watch Group said at least 14 people were attacked in the park since January, significantly down from 42 attacks during the same period last year. But of course the media don't report on this, do they? Tour guide Ida Torres said she was concerned that ongoing attacks on tourists were having a devastating impact on the industry. And it is. It is devastating. The number of overseas tourists flying into South Africa now is just tanking hugely. Late last year, she took a group of tourists to Simonstown area, and while they were having lunch, their bus was broken into and all valuables were stolen. Torres said a honeymoon couple, part of the same tour group, was held at gunpoint while walking on Signal Hill. I must be very honest, we've lost a lot of tourists because of crime, she said. Torres said she no longer allowed members of her tour group to get off the bus while visit the iconic Bo-Kaap community due to an apparent rise in crime in that area. She said police visibility was desperately needed in and around popular tourist spots in the Cape. Now, what about Hippo Eyes? What about Ramaphosa? Remember his promise? In 5 years' time, we're going to double the number of tourists coming to South Africa. You know, this guy is totally off his head. You know, he's totally... I'm going to leave it there because otherwise I'm going to say something that I'll regret, okay? Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed, ring the bell for updates, and have a safe day. I'm not sure if I'm going to use great or something like that in the future when it comes to day. I'm just going to say have a safe day because I know things in South Africa are really going pear-shaped. All right, guys, please take care. Bye for now.